Comic Uno. Today I'm doing a review for Wolverine issue 3. And before I start talking about this issue, just want to give you guys a little update that I have 2 reviews on Dark Avenger Inc. that I usually do on Comic Uno, which is Smallville issue 13 and Grimm issue 1, which is a digital version, so I don't have the copy of it, but those are 2 reviews for Dark Avenger Inc. But let's talk about Wolverine issue 3. I really like the cover. I like Nick Fury and Wolverine teaming up. So, pretty cool cover. I like the art for it. I like the art better for the cover than I usually do for the interior art. Even though it's the same art, I just felt like the white background kind of worked for this. So, pretty cool cover, but let's see if I like the story. So in this issue, we're continuing this whole alien gun thing, and the little boy's not in this, but they, reference him in this. So Wolverine has some sort of bullet in him, and this has something to do with these scientists and everything that has to do with this gun and controlling people. So these group of experts, a comic book writer, a group of superhero experts at this bar try to figure out, who are these people? And Wolverine and Nick Fury are gonna go after the people who have the gun, and they try to figure out exactly who's behind this. And as an audience, as a reader, we do find out who's behind it, and I don't know exactly who they are, but I'm sure we'll find that out in issues to come. So as you can see when I'm describing the story, I felt kind of lost, I guess. I don't know exactly where the main story is going, which is not a good thing. I felt really genericness in this. I think that's one of the downsides of Wolverine. I had really a lot of fun with it, and at the same time I didn't. I think if you look at the main story, it's not totally there. It's definitely not a Wolverine story, and this could be 100 times better. But I think there's fun parts in this also, like the whole bar of superhero experts, and like there was one fun part I laughed out loud at, and they said, oh, so here's everybody, meet this guy, and they said, this is Marcus H. Harold T. He writes comics. Okay, please move on. And that's, Harold H. says, he writes comics, let's just move on. So I thought that was pretty hilarious. And that actually has an AR also, so I guess if you go look more into that. But I think as a writer for comic books, writing that in was pretty funny. And then they have all these other jobs that are pretty cool. So I like the whole bar scene in this issue. I like the little things, but I think the story as a whole, I didn't really like it. Again, as you can see when I was describing the story, I feel like there wasn't a lot going on, and the main story is kind of all over the place, and I just don't feel like the main story is that interesting. I think Wolverine in here is written pretty well. Even Nick Fury saying, hey, I thought you were a loner, and Wolverine said, I never said I was a loner, I like people. So I think we see how much Wolverine has changed as a character over the years with that, and with this new Wolverine series. I don't think it's a bad series. I'm still gonna follow the first story arc. I just feel like it's a very generic thing that you probably don't have to pick up. Especially in this issue, I think that alludes to that a little bit more than past issues. Like issue 1 was very fun, I think this series in general is a very fun series, there's little light parts that are very fun, and I think there are less fun parts in here, but I think you could single out really fun parts in this issue and funny parts in this issue. But a story in a whole, it wasn't that great. The art is kind of bulgy, and I mean, it's not bad art, I just don't think it fits for Wolverine. I think that's the best way to put it. Like, it's not bad art, I think there could be a lot better for Wolverine, in my opinion. So yeah, look, it's not bad art, just doesn't really fit the series that well. Yeah, so I don't know. This issue wasn't that enjoyable. I don't know where the main story is going, but I'm gonna stick with the whole story arc, but if it doesn't improve, I probably will drop it, only because I'm reading Wolverine and X-Men. I'm reading so much Wolverine. It's not like this is the only place I'm gonna get Wolverine. I just think it's too generic to pick up every week for. I think it's like, yeah, a $4 book. I don't think it's worth $4. Honestly, I think it's like worth $1.99, honestly. But if comics were $1.99, it would be worth that. But yeah, we'll see where it goes. I'm gonna finish out the story arc. I mean, it's not a bad story arc. It's just not anything special. So I give this 2.5. There's some enjoyable parts in here. Again, there's some parts you're gonna chuckle at, but I think there's not enough chuckleness, I guess, and not enough laughter to really hold this book. And I don't think Wolverine should be all laughter, So yeah, I'm gonna give this 2.5. It's not the best. I'll pick up the next issue, pick up the first issue for the next story arc, see where it goes, but I don't know where exactly this is going. We'll see. So 2.5, this is actually my worst pick of the week. This is the issue I enjoyed the least out of all the comic books I read, so I would say don't pick this issue up, and maybe pick up the first issue, see if you like it, but I think the first issue is a lot better than this issue. But I hope you guys enjoyed this Comic Uno, and guys, don't forget to follow me on Twitter for Comic Uno and the Red Situations, and I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.